Hi, everyone, and welcome back to some new episodes of Sisters in Service. For those of you that know me, you know why I do this, because I want to tell those stories of active duty women and women veterans and to tell their story, you know, the good, the bad, and the ugly of what happened to them in service and after service. But these women are also doing some amazing things in their life after service. I also like to highlight these women who are business owners, they're entrepreneurs, they're bosses in their business. So I hope you'll continue to listen and let your friends know and let me know how this lands with you, because it's really important for me that you guys understand what I do, why I do it, and why I continue to do it. So here's the first episode. This episode is being sponsored by Small Space Pilates. Are you ready to get fit and fabulous from the comfort of your own home? Look no further than Small Space Pilates. With live online Pilates and weight training classes, a video library, and a no perfection allowed policy, you can achieve your fitness goals without ever leaving your house. Visit smallspacepilates.com for your complimentary session and start your journey to feeling fabulous today. Hi, everybody. This is Kat Corchada with Why Not Wellness, your 15-minute episode of helping you to hack a fitness or your fitness, or even maybe start your fitness routine. So today we're going to talk about why New Year's resolutions don't work. We all do it, right? It's that time of year. We all make this list. I don't know how many are on yours, but every time I see a long list, I start to hyperventilate. And so what do you do when you see that long list? You just end up doing none of it, right? Because it's too long. It's all involved. And you're thinking about all the things you want to do in a year. And a year is a long time. It's still 2023. So trying to think of the whole year 2024 is just really, really overwhelming. So first, let's talk a little bit about why New Year's resolutions don't work. But first, let me give you a statistic. Did you know that 60 to 80% of New Year's resolutions fail by mid-February? Fail by mid-February. So what's the problem? New Year's resolutions often fail because they're based on unrealistic expectations. A lot of people dive into your fitness regimen without considering the long-term commitment required. So what do? We want to lose weight. We want to look good in our clothes. We want to eat right. We want to drink more water, and we do all the things. What are all those things? They're all lifestyle changes. So if you've ever had to take a different route, okay, they're doing road work. Now you have to do a different route. How many times did it take you before you remembered that you had to go this certain route? So it's hard. Even the simplest things are hard. So a lot of people set huge goals without A, considering their current fitness level, or B, the time and effort needed to achieve these goals. So they're trying to do all the things and they're trying to be good and they're trying to get it. And then what do? They get burnt out, they get frustrated, and then they give up. So here's what we're going to do. Let's think of not New Year's resolutions for your fitness. Let's think of it as a lifestyle change mindset. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to not do a New Year's resolution list. I want you to do a plan. I want you to create a plan. So I want you to sit down and make a list of the things that you want to accomplish in fitness. Maybe it's to start a new routine. Maybe it's to eat better. Maybe it's to drink more water. Okay. And we're going to talk about a little bit about how to accomplish that. So let's write down the 3 things that you really want to accomplish by March. Okay. Only 3. Now pick out the one that stands out to you the most. Let's say you picked out drinking more water, you want to eat better, and you want to start moving more. So let's say that the moving more is the one that's more important to you. So now we have to look at that moving more. So we're going to talk about the how, when, where, and why. How, what, when, where, and why. But let's do something a little different. Let's start backwards. What is your why? If your why is something like, well, I want to feel better. Okay. But let me tell you this, your why should be so dynamic that every time you read it, it just makes you want to get up and move. Because trust me, there are going to be days when you just don't want to A, do it, B, feel like doing it, C, you're too tired to do it, and D, you don't care to do it. But your why is going to keep you moving. So maybe you think 10, 15 years ahead of where you are now. What do you look like? How are you moving? Are you moving with ease? Are you on the floor with your grandchildren playing? Can you get on the floor and play with your grandkids? These are things to consider. So you've got what you want to do. You want to start movement. Now, what kind of movement? We've got the why. What's the what? Is it walking? Is it running? Is it roller skating? What is the what? Okay, so figure that out. And please, here's a note. Don't say you're going to run if you hate running. Don't say you're going to go to the gym if you hate going to the gym. Do something that's doable for you. Walking is simple, it's easy, it doesn't cost anything. All you have to do is just do it. So we have the what, we have the why. Now we have to figure out the when. Here's what I want you to do. Start up with 1 day a week. Look at your calendar and figure out what day you are most likely to be able to fit this in. And the time. It's easier if you keep the same time, but I get it. Life happens, and we're going to talk about that. So look at your calendar, write it down. So let's say it's Tuesday at 10. I'm just picking a day and a time. Put it on Tuesdays at 10 for the next 6 weeks. Now let's talk about how life happens, how life interferes. So you're going along, you're doing your 1 day a week, and all of a sudden you have to take your child to the doctor and you realize it's when? Tuesday at 10. Now you made this months ago, right? So what you need to do is immediately keep the appointment, but immediately look at your schedule and reschedule it for yourself. That's the best thing you can do. Is look at another day and say, okay, I can do it here. Put it in there and then stick to it. So we have the what, we have the when, we have the why. What about the where? Are you doing this at home? Are you working out at home? Are you doing this around your home? Are you going to a gym? Are you doing it there? These are all things to consider. And it seems really silly, right? It seems kind of, it shouldn't be this big of a deal, but it's a huge deal. Because if you're working out at home, then you have to figure out if you have small kids, are the kids at school? And if they are, that's great. But what if they have a day off from school? What do you do then? Can you leave them by themselves while you go into another room and work out? Maybe not. Can you get somebody to come by and watch them? A family, a friend, anyone that would be able to, that you trust. But what if you're going to the gym? This is another thing to consider. Do you have to drop kids off at school? See where I'm going with this? This is why it's so important to have a plan. What do we have left? The how. Okay. And we just kind of talked about that. The how is different because you have to be able to look at your schedule and know that you can do this. I know this all seems a little, how can I say, different, a different way to think about it. It is different. It's a different way to think about it. But when you plan it out, you're going to be so much better off only because you have a plan. So we're going to set realistic and specific goals. What does that mean? So when we do a New Year's resolution, I'm going to work out 5 days a week, even though we haven't worked out at all, right? And you're going to do all the things. That's unrealistic. And I want you to look at your schedule, like I said, and specifically put in there, I am going to walk, because that's what we said we're going to do, for 30 minutes, one time a week. You'll thank me later. And it's not that you can't do the one time a week, okay, or work out for 30 minutes. It's the recovery that's the issue. You can definitely do it, but if you do it one time a week and then it takes you a week to recover, then what's the point? So if you say you're going to exercise for 30 minutes and it seems to be a lot for you, then cut it down to 20. There's nothing wrong with that. Setting specific goals allows you to track your progress and to stay motivated along the way. I kind of talked about this just a little bit, but start small. Don't change everything at one time. It'll be easier for you to stick to your new lifestyle, and it'll be something that you can do and feel good about it. Find something you enjoy to do. Okay. It doesn't have to be running if you hate running. Like I said, walking is the easiest thing to do. It is crucial for you to find success by doing it this way. And not only success, but long-term success. If I tell you to run and you hate running, if you don't enjoy it, it becomes a chore and you're going to stop. Now, if you're one of those people that you said, you know what, I've done this before, I know me, I'll do it for 2 weeks and then just not do it, then find someone who can keep you accountable. Personal trainer, maybe. Maybe it's a friend. You have a workout buddy. You keep each other accountable and talk crap to each other. If someone tries to just get out from under, I'm tripping over my words. When they try to say, oh, I don't feel like it, give each other crap. Say, no, you said you're going to do this. Let's do this. Now, if you're going to find a trainer, you want someone that's going to be able to provide valuable guidance and support. Trainers help create a personal plan for you. They teach you proper form, and you have to be accountable because you have to do what? You have to show up. Having a support system keeps you motivated and on track with a lesser chance of skipping workouts. Celebrate your small victories. If you just started and you did it for a week, celebrate the week. Why? These celebrations will keep you motivated and reinforce the positive changes you're making. So recognize and appreciate the effort you're putting in, whether it's completing a challenging workout, reaching a milestone, or just sticking to your new habits. Don't focus on what you're giving up, because you're really not giving up anything. You're making your body feel better. You're making yourself feel better. You're giving your brain time to recharge. Focus on the positive aspects of your new lifestyle. Also, last but not least, be patient and kind to yourself. Lifestyle changes take time, and it's important to be nice and kind to yourself and not get discouraged if you have a setback. For instance, you're starting a workout program and within 2 weeks, you get sick. Take care of yourself. Okay, don't worry about the workout. Feel better, get better, and then start again. I have a hard time taking vitamins. Okay, pills of any kind. My goal is to take my pills every day, take my vitamins every day. And sometimes I meet that goal. Sometimes I don't meet that goal, and sometimes I'm way below that goal. But that's why you have a goal, is to keep you on track. So remember, this is a lifestyle change and it's a journey. It's important for you to approach these lifestyle changes with patience, determination, and a positive mindset. So always know that I'm here. If you have any questions, you can always reach me. I will put it in the show notes. And if you have a question, maybe I'll read it out loud. I won't use your name unless you want me to, because I always answer questions that people ask, and they're the same questions all the time. There's no such thing as a stupid question. So please, if you have a question that you think I can answer for you, then I will. Understand also that I don't know everything. I've been in this business for almost 40 years, but I don't know everything. I don't. And I may tell you, know what, I need to look this up or consult someone who has more expertise in this area. So please be patient and kind for me too. Okay. So until later, this is Kat Corchado, your movement specialist, signing off.